Hey neighbors, I appreciate y'all joining me today. We're going to look at some summer fertilizer and what you can do with the heat of the summer on your lawns and still fertilize and keep that green grass. And we're going to look at my grass that's gotten a little bit taller than what I'm used to. It's been 3 or 4 days since I mowed. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. We're going to look at that, and we're going to talk about how to adjust your height of cut so you're not yellowing out your grass every time you mow, because that's horrible for it. So every now and again you may have to raise your height of cut, and that's okay. I might even have to raise mine today. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, and I really appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to watch these videos. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. It makes a big difference for me. I really appreciate it. Let's check it out. All right, neighbors, I just want to show y'all a couple summer fertilizers, if you will. They're a little lower nitrogen, and they're going to keep your grass green, but they're not going to burn it. Oops, they will fall over though. They're not going to burn it, but they will give it that nice dark green color. We got the Summer Blend by Yardmastery. You go check them out, yardmastery.com. Again, I'm not sponsored, but I think they make really good products. You see the nitrogen on there is just a 7. If we take a look at the Yardmastery Summer Stress Blend, well, that sounds pretty perfect, doesn't it? We're in the summer. There's a lot of stress from heat, especially if maybe you don't have irrigation or you're not able to use your sprinklers as much as you'd like, and we're not getting a whole lot of rain right now. This Summer Stress Blend is perfect as a 7-0-20. That means it's 7% nitrogen and 20% potassium or potash. Now that 20% potassium, that's going to help your plant's overall health. It's going to help absorb nutrients better, be more resilient in the heat and the stress. It's going to absorb water easier when it has the right amount of potassium. So it's a lot of good stuff, and it still gives you that 7% nitrogen to give your feeding to the grass that you want to give it. In addition to that, it has 3% iron, and that iron we know gives it that dark green look. So it's all good stuff. It's a slow feeder, and it's going to be good for your lawn for the summer. So this is a good option from Yardmastery to check out. So we got the GreensPlus, nitrogen level of 14, and then 410, nitrogen level of 14. Then we got the Lesco. This is really just for the iron. It's a 1200. So looking at the Lesco iron and the GreensPlus 14410, so it's 14% nitrogen, 4% phosphorus, and 10% potassium. So this is a slow feeder for your grass. And I posted about this on Instagram and my Facebook, check them out. Mixing these two, my Ryobi battery powered backpack sprayer. And a lot of people are asking me how I mixed it. And honestly, normally I would just go application rates on both and put them in there. But what I did for this slow feeding last time, I cut the rate in half for the GreensPlus, and I did a full rate of the Lesco iron, but I would just go full rates on both. Mix them up, spray them on your lawn. You'll get a good kick out of that. If you're into liquids, or if you're trying liquids, this is a great place to start. Then we got your organic Coop poop. Check out my video on Coop poop. And then Milorganite. Everybody knows about Milorganite. Those are both 2 organic products you can put to keep your lawn looking nice and green all the way through the summertime and not have to worry about burning your lawn. We'll look at both these together because they're fairly similar. There's definitely some differences in them, but they're both organics, and you're really not going to hurt your lawn at all. You can pretty much dump it down. I mean, follow the label instructions as always, but you can crank it up and dump it down, and you're not going to do any damage to your lawn. I crank mine up every time I put it down. The Coop poop is a 2-4-3. That means there's 2% nitrogen in here, 4% phosphorus, and 3% potassium. Now, when you're looking at organics, you might look at those numbers and say, man, there's nothing in there. but organics gives your grass a lot more than just those 3 main numbers. So don't worry about the low numbers on organics. It's going to give your grass a slow feeding that it needs. Same with Milorganite. If you look down here, it's a 640. Again, super low numbers, but it's going to give your grass what it needs when it needs it. So these are some pretty cool products. I think you should add them to your toolkit. These 2 are liquid ones. If y'all want to start trying liquids, these are great products. We're going to talk about some other liquid products next week, hopefully. But this week, check these out. And it's a great starter liquid fertilizer, and it's great for professionals too. So really awesome. It's super hot out here. I feel like I'm laying in an oven, so I'm gonna get out of here. See y'all. All right, so I've been guilty of not mowing my grass. Do what? You're getting there. No, you're good. All right, so I've been guilty of not cutting my grass in a couple days, so it's a little taller than normal. So I'm gonna try to be smart about it and not scalp it and make it yellow. This is something you all should be doing as well. When you get your mower out there and your grass looks a little too tall and you look like you're gonna be cutting too much off, remember the 1/3 rule? If you cut off more than 1/3 of the blade, you're really damaging the grass a little bit and you're making it go in recovery mode. You cut off less than 1/3 of the blade, you're keeping it healthy and vigorous. So I'm gonna try to raise my blade up a little bit, raise my height of cut up a little bit, and see what it does and make sure I'm not cutting it too low. And then I'll adjust as needed. I'm just raising it up 1 notch and we'll see what we cut off. I just started using the Lesco 1200 iron maybe a month or 2 ago, but I literally just applied this GreensPlus 14410 earlier in the week, and I'll try to see if I can get some before and after pictures if I have any. Well, surely I do, because I take pictures of my grass a little oddly much. But anyway, we won't talk about that. But this combo right here, I think, is a pretty awesome combination. So you can get this from Yardmastery. They're just a good DIY, smaller business selling great fertilizers for DIY people just like you and me. So this has been a pretty cool one to try out. And I think I got a pretty good green pop. We'll compare the pictures if I have them. So I'm happy. Just want to show these to you. If you're into liquids or you want to try liquids, these are 2 good ones to try because you're not going to burn your lawn. All right, see you guys. And I'll show you the front of the front strip where I cut a little bit lower and I decided to raise my height up. Show you the difference. So this is my raised height, and this was my original height. It's not bad, but I just thought it looked better. I had 1 notch up, 1 little bit of raised height. I can't take anymore. It's too hot out here. It's 90-something degrees. I'm sweating like crazy. We mowed the lawn. We got a couple of little stripes in there. It doesn't look too bad. We talked about some summer fertilizer for you to try out. Check those out, put them on your lawn. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. If you got any questions, put them in the comments and I'll get back with you, I promise. See y'all next week.